Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
The whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Camavinga. Rudiger, aim forwards. And here's Lopez. Howson wins the duel this time. And here's Lewandowski. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Lopez. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield. Great work on the overlap. Mbappe. Pedri gets good distance on it. Rodrigo out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? Valverde crosses. Mbappe opts to play it back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Lewandowski. Pedri. Koundé. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Al Kubasi, gently done. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Valverde. Now it's Lewandowski. Now what about a counter-attack? And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Mbappe. Valverde. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rafinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space out wide. Rodrigo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Rodrigo head out towards the right wing. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Balde. And back to the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Rafinha. Tchouaméni, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rodrigo done delicately. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. A chance to play it in. Valverde. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Valverde, Rodrigo, Valverde, De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha, Yamal, that has been knocked clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Showing good feet, looking for a decent ball in. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Balde proves just a little bit too strong. And that was very necessary. Yamal. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross goes in there. Rudiger clears it away. Moved on forwards. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Looking ball that. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Rudiger gets it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Lewandowski. Succumbs to the pressure.
Lewandowski, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Lopez. Howson gets rid without sophistication. Rafinha. De Jong. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a great position. Yamal. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Fermin. Yamal. Oh, it's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedri, oh, good spread. Rudiger can get it clear. Mbappe, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rudiger, forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Rodrigo! Eric Garcia. Balde. Koundé. Kubasi. Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. Played towards the other side. Rafinha. He's got away. Bellingham played with finesse. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Quality ball. Ooh, can he get onto this? And here's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Koundé. Kubasi. Koundé looks to the other side. Now it's Lopez. Rudiger is the guilty party there. Gets it away. Valverde. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And back to the keeper they go. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Rafinha chasing after it. Rudiger shifted upfield. Chouameni chooses to go cross-field. De Jong. And he cuts out the supply. Fermin. Pedri. Does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. Throw it. Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that's neat. And it's Camavinga. Tries a measured ball. And here's Rodrigo. Ooh, delicate chip through. Valverde. He slings it in. Eric Garcia tries to clear. There will be a throw-in. Played into the middle. Eric Garcia gets it clear. Balde. Rafinha. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo, it's a delicate pass. And it's Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. Mbappe. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Played out to the right. It's a mighty looking ball that. Bellingham over to the left. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He can get that clear. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. And that's too far for anyone. Rodrigo. Howson, clearly not happy with that. Made back to the goalkeeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Femi. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Balde. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Balde looking to run onto it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham, played out wide. Danger averted for now. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! And it's Bellingham. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Kubasi. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé, and the keeper's got it again. Kubasi. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Camavinga! Oh, try to keep this alive. Valverde, now here's the delivery. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Tchouaméni. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And he's got his cross in. Tries to get it clear. Yamal gently done. Yamal shifted upfield. Camavinga, Howson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. Turns and goes back. Bellingham. Oh, what a... And the finish! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Thinks one through. Oh, easy pickings there. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upline. Nothing he could do.
Barcelona, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Rudiger. Barcelona, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. No, that's overhit. Yamal. Pedri. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. And it's played forward. And here's Lopez. And here's Lewandowski. Lopez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? Rodrigo. Howson. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Al Kubasi forwards and with intent. Yamal head over towards the opposite flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior is having a shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Balde. And here's Rafinha. It's run loose here. And it's De Jong. Oh, it's a great ball here. Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. Mbappe! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's cut it out. Pedri played up towards the front line. It's gone out for a throw-in. He is through here. Fermin. De Jong. Rafinha. This might spell danger. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a nicely shaped ball. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal played out to the left flank. Rafinha. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There's the half-time whistle. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No way through, so back. Decent chance! Howson goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. Eric Garcia with the clearance. And the cutback. Now it's Lewandowski. De Jong. And it's Lopez. Lewandowski gently down. Yamal takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Rodrigo. Out to the left it goes. Swings it across. Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance. Rafinha. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Oh, can he get onto this? Valverde gets across to intercept that. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. That's going to go a long way. Camavinga. And it's lofted through here. Camavinga is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Balde. And it's Lopez. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. De Jong. Kubasi. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Now it's Lopez.
Valverde, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bellingham gently done. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. That's been drilled forward. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has been clubbed away, and it's Lopez. Balde. Rafinha. And here's Lopez. Over to the left. Balde tries a cross. Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe. This is gone, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Chooses to go back. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Lewandowski does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal produces a cross. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lobbed in behind. Bellingham. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Vinicius Junior! There it is! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Balde. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. And he's straight offside. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Purring through the gears. Rafinha. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Thinks one through. Cleared without complication. They get a throw in. That's a throw. Rodrigo. Out to the right. And here's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's played forward. Oh, what a pass! Yamal!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Howson forwards and with intent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries a deft little ball. Deftly away. And it's Balde. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
De Jong. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Valverde with the cross. Not one of his best. Now it's Yamal. Yamal, delicate ball, and it... Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Koundé. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Got rid. Kubasi. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Bellingham. He's found a way through. That's Valverde. Yamal. Pedri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Valverde. Rodrigo, probing pass. Balde. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Chouameni. Rudiger shifted upfield. Eric Garcia. Balde played into space. And he's heaved it away. Lewandowski. Valverde battling down that right flank. Rodrigo, that's an imaginative pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. Rafinha. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's De Jong. And it's Balde. And here's De Jong. Yamal! And it's hoisted clear. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Strong running down that left flank. Rafinha. De Jong chips it through. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha spread out to the left. Valverde aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone direct. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Howson with the short one. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Great run on the overlap here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham, it's lofted through here. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Over to the left. And it's Bellingham. Aimed in towards the centre. And that is not finding anyone. Camavinga. Can he get onto this? Valverde, and he's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Howson. Chouameni. Rudiger, gently done. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Chouameni. 75 minutes played. Valverde. Vinicius Junior! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Header comes in!
Really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Rafinha. Balde. Camavinga. Pedri does well to get it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Balde attempts a clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to get it clear. De Jong. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Can he finish? Howson plays it short, turns and goes back. Rodrigo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Moved on forwards. And it's Balde. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Rafinha.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This is it then, now or never. Caresses it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Kubasi.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. And back to the keeper they go. Rudiger looks to the other side. And back to the goalkeeper. Calmly anticipates. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bellingham. Played out to the right.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's come to nothing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's managed to get free. Rafinha tries to think it through.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lewandowski. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Pedri. It's Lewandowski! Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Koundé gets good distance on it. That is lovely. Alaba. Oh, great chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Cleared without complication. Now the delivery. Here's a corner. Eder Militao with the clearance. And that's a good Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking here to chip it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
De Jong. Dani Olmo spread out to the left. Eder Militao forwards and with intent. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, some tackle that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rudiger. Played towards the other side. Alaba.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
delivers with wit. Cleared away. Camavinga have it back. And Mbappe! And somehow it stayed out. Eder Militao cuts it out, and here's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Lovely feet. Fired deep towards the back post. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a nicely shaped ball.
Was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
We are into stoppage time. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Final seconds, this has to be it. Hangs in across, climbs up big. It's really well cleared. De Jong. Oh, sweet feet. Cross from bullish header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Halsen. Camavinga. Rudiger. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Barcelona are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Oh, it's saved pretty much straight at him.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He must, but can he? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Camavinga is the last of 5 scheduled takers. And that has lifted the roof. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.